Yeah, about to go run some errands. I want to get this video ready for you guys. I'm glad you're behind the camera. Lighting's good. Packages are set. I'm ready. Let's go and roll with it. Hey everybody, once again, just wanted to thank you for tuning in to another episode of Floyd's Pickups. I appreciate each and every one of you. Before we get into the fit check, let me give you guys all a shout out. Each and every one of you fellas, I definitely appreciate you. Ladies, you know I always appreciate the ladies coming in, showing me love. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you guys are barely tuning in and this is the first or maybe multiple videos and you still haven't subscribed, what the hell are you doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and comment down below. I would appreciate that. I enjoy reading the comments. I don't have very many followers, so I can definitely respond to each and every one of your comments. And then also hit that thumbs up. And then also, really quick, it's not hard. See that little bell? Hit that bell once again so it can remind you that your boy did drop another video. Because we are all busy people. I'm busy. I know you're busy. So I know in our busy schedules, you tend to forget about people. You tend to forget about tuning in, especially to YouTube. But I would really appreciate that if you guys can hit that reminder button and do all that other stuff. And if you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead, give me a follow on Instagram. I would really appreciate that. That just helps with that algorithm over there. Also kind of helps me as far as getting exposure in Instagram to bring people up or bring people over to YouTube. So go ahead and give me a follow at Floyd CHAVEZ Jr. over there on Instagram. And then also, this is the Floyd CHAVEZ channel, and I appreciate you for tuning in. So let's go ahead and get into this fit check. As you can see, classic starters. I don't know when this actually came out. I want to say late 80s, early 90s. I'm not sure, but it is definitely an old school satin jacket. I mean, this is a large. Like I said, I'm a medium. Everything pretty much that I wear, except when it comes to like John Elliott, like that past jacket that I purchased. But this is a large. So you have to remember back in, the late 80s, early 90s when starter jackets were being released, or even just old tees, they ran small. This is a large, and I feel like it still kind of fits me a little small. But it is what it is. I'm not going to go an extra large because I think it go more wide than long. So that's the only issue with, these old school jackets. But, this one I feel like fits me good. This is the old school Georgetown. And I'm sorry, I got this is a long sleeve Lulu, and then got the denim jeans. So I'm about to go run some errands. It's a little bit chilly out here in California. So definitely just, keep a little jacket on. And if it gets too hot, I'll take it off. And I have my long sleeve underneath. And then rocking, obviously, probably a pair of J's today. But I did want to make this video before I headed out. Because, one, I needed to drop another Floyd's pickup. So I'd go ahead and pick these two. I didn't wear this for no reason because the piece that I'm going to show you, I purchased it from eBay. So here it is. This is a vintage shirt right here. I don't think I'll need to use this, but I have it out just in case. But I will be featuring today a pair of shoes and this item right here. So let's take a look at it together. I've never opened it. Like I said, I purchased this one on eBay. So let's take a look. It is an old school brand. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with like any late 80s, early 90s clothing. You remember the brand Signature. They did make a lot of snapback hats, classic snapback hats, to be exact. But this is a tee right here. And here you go. So you got that old school. It's brand new, still with tags. You could see, so I'm not lying to you. Right there, brand new Signature tag right there. This is right here actually is a medium, because I still feel like some of these shirts, let's see if I can show it. The lighting might be too bright, but you could still see that a little M right there. So it has the Signature tag. This is single stitch, so it's vintage when it's single stitch. If you guys want to know like the difference between double stitch, single stitch, typically you want to watch YouTube videos. There's a lot of people that actually do reviews when it comes to like vintage items. But whenever you go with single stitch, that's it's vintage. It's not like a repro or anything like that. So there you go. You got that old school Georgetown. I love the logo. I mean, you guys are all aware I'm a huge Duke Blue Devil fan. I love Duke to the fullest. But I do support like other schools as far as like late '80s, early '90s schools that were just like huge back in the day. Georgetown doesn't have a big as following as it once did from like back in the early '90s, Iverson days, Patrick Ewing days in the '80s. But they were definitely a big, huge brand back then. A lot of people rocked them. A lot of people, like rappers, just old school. You remember like I'm gonna say like New Jack City. Juice was another one that they had a lot of Georgetown stuff, especially Above the Rim. If you guys are familiar with any of those movies, or if you guys are not, definitely go check those. Those are classics. But a lot of Georgetown stuff was worn back on the set of Above the Rim. So yeah, so I think this is a great piece. I like it. I can't wait to put it on, to try it on. Like I said, you guys will see this in a short. So be on the lookout for that short when it drops. I try to drop, whenever I purchase new stuff, I try to put it on a short to show you how I would style it. So I will definitely show you how I'll be styling that. But just a classic tee. You can never go wrong with that vintage, old school Georgetown gear, Miami Hurricanes gear, Duke Blue Devils gear, Michigan stuff. All that stuff was just classic back in the day. UNLV, just certain schools were just like popping back then. So Georgetown was definitely popping. I'm not saying that it's not popping now, but it was very, very at the, I want to say at the peak back then in the late '80s, early '90s. As you can see, classic Georgetown jacket. Let me know what you guys think about this jacket. If you guys have one in your collection, or if you had one back in the day, if you guys grew up around that time frame, let me know what you guys think about that shirt. Are you guys into vintage clothing? Are you guys into like reproductions as far as vintage? Because some of that vintage stuff does get a little pricey. But let me know what you guys like. Are you guys just straight with what's in style now? Not saying vintage isn't in style, because it is, but like more of the now brands, Keth, Stone Island, stuff like that, Ralph Lauren classic, Lacoste classic. Some of that stuff is just timeless and never will go away. But Lel, we got the tee out of the way. Now let's go ahead and get into this pair of shoes right here. I'm not sure what this pair of shoes is, because I have quite a bit of shoes that I have not unboxed, but I wanted to unbox them during these Floyd's pickups. I only picked out one pair though, because I didn't want to make this video too long. But this is, from what I see is on the label, it's the DHL. So it's from StockX. So let's go ahead and take a look. Using the X-Acto knife. Remember, don't cut too deep, because you do not want to cut the top of your boxes. Let's take a look. Got that green bubble wrap. So here we go. I'll show you guys. That's a GR when it comes to Nike SBs. StockX receipt. So it's a GR. It's a Nike SB Dunk. For all the people that know it, are trying to figure out, well, what am I talking about when I say GR? GRs are just general releases. Basically what those are just, they never really come out on the Sneakers app. Typically only the Rainbow boxes come out on the Sneakers app. So GRs just are really skate shops exclusives, like as far as just, general, a lot of pairs made, not very limited. So that's what a GR is. So let's take a look at this one. I have a couple purple boxes coming through, so I don't know what this one is, but we'll find out right now. I just didn't want to make sure I'm not lying to you. You see that? Nike SB Dunk Low, 10.5, medium gray dash black dash white. So I have an idea what this is, but let's take a look at it together. In case you guys are wondering, this is that green. Oh, it's closing. But green tissue paper. It comes out black in the video from what I'm looking at. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at this one together. Another beauty to add to the collection. Like I said, I'm trying to downsize, but I do I did pick up a lot of pairs that I just haven't opened, and this was one of them. But here we go. Also, be on the lookout for this on the short. I'll show you how I'm going to style it. But classic right here. This is actually known as the chlorophyll. Got that black suede, all these air protrusions in there, just like right here on the top of the toe box. Nice gray right here as far as the suede goes. So you got leather right here, black, or I'm sorry, gray, black, suede, leather right here. Love that green hits right there. So basically with this shoe, love that black stitching. That's pretty cool. Got that nice gray outsole with that green hit in the middle. But what Nike SB did on this one is basically they just took the colorway from the Nike Air Trainer from the old school back in the day one, and just put the colorway on this SB Dunk. So that's all pretty much what they did. See that Nike SB hit on the tongue, nylon tongue. Ooh, look at that green, green tongue underneath. Love that. That black insole. But great shoe. I like it. I can't wait to put this on foot. Not a white sole, so that's amazing right there. So I don't feel too bad, or it doesn't discourage me from wearing it out and about, because if it was white or clear, you already know how I feel about that. But what do you guys think about the chlorophyll? I know it's been out for a while. I know it took a while for it to come out, but I know it's been out for a while. It was released overseas first, and then it made its way down to the US. But I like it. I mean, it's a clean colorway. I know Theo is a big fan of these. I know Dirty too. I don't know where Dirty's at, but shout out to Dirty. But Theo, shout out to you, man. I know you were pumping these pretty hard last year, from what I remember. I think this released last year. I'm not too sure, but if I do a profile on this, you'll find out. But yeah, let me know. Do you guys have this in your collection? Are you planning on putting this in your collection, or is this one of those that I'm gonna pass on? It's been out for a while. I didn't pay too much, so yeah, I didn't pay too much at all. So this is a clean pickup, reasonable price. I love that black stitching. That's clean colorway. Can't go wrong. You definitely can't go wrong with black or gray, white. Pretty much, colors that you can definitely wear on an everyday basis as far as, shoe wise. So this meets all the criteria of an everyday shoe if you choose to make this become that. But what do you guys think? What do you guys think about the chlorophyll? Let me know down in the comments. I'd appreciate it. Let me know what you guys think about all these little green hits. I like it, but let me know what you guys think. And then also let me know what you guys think about that Georgetown vintage tee, single stitch. And then also let me know what you guys think about this jacket. Ravishing, obviously. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you stopping by, showing this channel love. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me, especially when you guys drop those comments. You guys don't know how much that means. It just shows me that you guys are actually in tune. You guys are actually paying attention. So I appreciate that. And then obviously you guys are, taking some time out of your day to watch the video. Like I said, if you guys are not subscribed, what are you guys doing? Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I would appreciate that. Thank you so much, though. Thank you for tuning in. And then hopefully next week we'll run it again. We'll do something else. But I just definitely wanted to show you guys this jacket. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So enough of that. Hey, you guys have a blessed day. Thank you for tuning in. Stay blessed, and I'll catch you always on the next one.